How's it going, everyone? Today's topic is K1 Logistics Master Law Sector. Doing this as an Arc Titan, dealing with champions of Barrier and Overload with the threat of Void. Find this Law Sector and go to your map here, set your waypoint, make the landing zone, make your way all the way over. You'll find normal if you've never ran Law Sector before, down this past the corridor there. It'll allow you to come back to the flag and unlock it on Legend or Master. Legend has less champions, Master has more champions. The higher difficulty will give you a higher chance of getting an exotic armor piece to drop, which is the reason you run these Law Sectors. Our builds are going to consist of Thunder Crash, any shield you want, any movement you want, any melee you want, grenades. I would say definitely do the pulse grenades, it does more damage. It'll last longer with magnitude, jolt with shock. It'll do ion traces with ions here, and then give you 25% damage to resist when you're surrounded by targets. If you're low on health, make sure you use knockout here, it'll keep you amplified and give you health regen. Arbalest will be our anti-barrier. Trace Rifle will be our anti-overload, along with our grenades, and then Machine Gun will help us clear everything out as we need to take everything out from a long range or whatever we need. Under Resilience for class ability and survivability. Discipline here for giving us more grenade uptime, and then Intellect will be our next focus for putting whatever we can in there if we can focus that stat for more super uptime. All this focus is making sure you're using Arc Siphon, which we're using 2 Arc weapons, so definitely make sure we're getting more orb drops. Everything's focused on grenades. Make sure you have 2 solar resistance if you're having issues with overload champions. If you're having issues with the barrier champions, use void resistance. Everything else is for survivability. Make sure your artifact matches arc, and then everything is set up for the weapons you are using. Should be a quick run here. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's get this run done. Should be nice and smooth. Alright, here we go. So we can use our Arbalest if we wanted for the long distance. I'm probably just going to go on the left side and deal with that guy in a minute. I'm going to use my heavy weapon here to just do big damage to the overload. Or if you use 2 grenades, it'll take care of 1 overload, so you can just drop them as you need them. Punching to keep things amplified here. All these other mobs are out of range of the barrier, so you can just go over here and deal with it. It's hiding in the corner, it's okay. There you go. Just wasn't sure if my grenade was going to do it, but there we go. Throw a grenade at the pole there, so it'll hit everything. Punch as we need to, gives us that health regen back. Grenade will do our jolts, so don't worry about it. And it'll finish him off. You can then leave and focus on the shanks. Should have some explosive mobs spawning. There we are. So now we just want to reload our weapon as we need to, focus on either the overload that comes up or the barrier in the middle, up to your style, up to your choice. Should give us a bunch of ionic traces here. It'll keep it jolted, shouldn't have to heal at all. Sweet. So what I want to do now is I want to focus anti-barrier and then use my super. There we are. So get my free ammo here, reload my weapon as I need to. It's actually, so I don't actually, it already is reloaded. Use our charge punch, and then second grenade. We should be able to just let it die to that. Let's see if it does. Oh, so close. I got through the second grenade too fast. Now we just have a few of these wretches here. Grenade in the corner, because the overload is always going to be here. He won't be anywhere else, so. Finish him off. Use your grenade, and then what we're going to do is when you come down here, there's going to be a barrier either behind there or behind that circle side. Kill the barrier, a second barrier is going to come in, kill that barrier, and then once you finish off enough mobs, the boss will unlock. You get the boss a third of its health, it'll teleport here, another third, it will go to that side, and then you will have 1 overload that spawns from this left corner. So your plan's going to be barrier, then barrier, Then boss, kill all the mobs to unlock boss, and then deal with the other overload after the boss is active. Grenade to the face, makes it easy for us. The reason I use the charge punch is I want to make sure that it died, so I didn't have to worry about, I didn't have to worry about my health. So, shield up here. Do some damage to this, and then should be able to get a nice damage there. Grenade to the face, which allow me to use my trace rifle as I need to, and then I can use a finisher. Gives me the ammo I need, and then if I need to kill all these mobs, I can use a grenade too. I can punch them, whatever you need to. I'm just gonna up this guy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just give ourselves a little bit of a corner here. So let's take this side out here, give ourselves this orb for healing, and then now what we need to do is set a base. So I'm gonna throw these grenades in the middle to help us take out some of these mobs that are shooting at us. The shanks do a lot of damage, and now what you want to do is you want to find the other nightmare. You can take it out early if you want to. Usually I don't have an issue with it, so just let it sit in a grenade there. You can punch it down, whatever you need to. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these mobs on the far side, definitely make sure I get the shank taken care of, and then activate boss. So I'm going to super boss right away just to get out of the way. What that'll do is put him in a, should have enough damage where he'll come over here, or go on that far side. There he is. We're going to finish him off real easily. Awesome. Now we don't have anything, we don't any boss to deal with the whole time. We can just deal with the Overload champion and any mobs over there. Those mobs you don't really have to deal with at all either. As long as you kill the Overload, you're done. The run will be over, so you don't have to worry about anything else in the corner, especially those captains and stuff that could be a pain. So just throw your grenades out as you need to. Road's done, collect your loot, move on with your day. Sweet. Got gauntlets. Awesome. I am pre-recording this one, so you will see different loot than what you'll get. But 5 minutes, 15 seconds. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment below. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic day.